Okay, hi guys, this is Mr. Weber, and I'm going to do a quick run through of how you use this program called Flat to compose music. It might be a little bit confusing, but once you get going on it, it's not too bad. All right, so I have opened up the Google form for the assignment, the Intro to Flat Novice level, and this is what you should see. Okay, with this, I want to make sure you'll see like different things you have to do. So putting in your first and last name. So if I were doing this, this is how it'd look. And then each of these steps is just to kind of help you get through each part of the lesson, okay? So once you've done a step, then you can click on the box and the whole box will light up red until you've gotten through all the steps, okay? So the first step, click on this link right here, all right? This is where you would just click it. I can't because I already have an account, so it won't look the same, but you click it and you should get something like this. Okay, where you come in and write your this sign-in screen right here. To do this, we all have Google accounts, so you're going to sign up with Google. So you click the left one here, sign up with Google, and you'll have to type in your Google Gmail. So this is mine, and my phone's going off. And then your password is just the same as what you'd use for logging into your email. All right. Now I choose my account. And you'll have to let it do this and just click allow. Now, when you come up, you're going to see this right here. Okay. This join a new class. We can't use that feature. Okay. We're using basically what's known as a free version of this. So you're going to click over here to where it says My Scores Library. And this is where you would start the lesson. Okay. Now I have all of these songs in here because these are things I've written over time. All right. Going back to the checklist. Okay. I click the link. I signed in, use my Google student account, and then I'm going to click new score. So over here where it says new score tab, click that. Now you got to give it a name. I don't care what you name, just give it some kind of name. Okay. So we're going to call this whatever you want. And we click continue. Now, when it goes to add instruments, I suggest that you add the instrument that you play. So if you play, let's say, a trumpet, trombone, tuba, whatever, those are brass instruments, and those are all right here. Okay, that's what you want to click on. Trumpet, trombone. If you play the baritone, you can use that as well. If you are a wind instrument, you're gonna have to go down here to woodwind, and you'll see flutes. I'm sure clarinets here. Okay, just use your best guess on this. All right. If you're a percussionist, if you want to write drum parts, you're going to need to look at, let's see, where's percussion at? Right here. And you could write drums here. Okay. And if you want to use marching drums, knock yourself out. If you play the keyboards, let's say xylophone, stuff like that, then here they are right here. Okay. And let's see. You probably want to go here with the pitch percussion because you'll get like xylophone and all that kind of stuff. For right now, I'm going to pretend I play the trumpet because actually that's one of the instruments I do play. You can see it over here. Click create. This is what you should see so far. Now, going back to our Google form, I named my composition. I found my band instrument, something close. I clicked create. Now we're going to go to key signature. Okay. Key signature is this area right here. Right now it's set for 2 sharps. For right now, I don't care what you set it to. If you want to change it, you click here up on measure. And then here is key signature. Left click on that, and all of them come up. You choose. Okay. For me, I'm going to go with no sharps, no flats. Set your tempo. Tempo is right here. It says quarter note equals 80. That's the speed. So I'm going to left click on that. If I make the value go up, the song goes faster. If I make it go down, the song goes slower. I find that 120 beats per minute works really well. You got it set where you want. Click save, or you can click this little thing here and hear what it sounds like. So this is what 120 sounds like. Oops, we didn't play it. Oh, I know why. I forgot to unmute myself. There it is. Okay, so back to the list. I set my tempo. Now I want to create 4 to 8 measures of music. Right now I have 1 measure. If you want to add measures, you can right here. So we're underneath the measure tab, the little plus sign. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 measures of music. You can go all the way up to 8 if you want. Now, in that 4 measures, we got to put in some notes. So I click note, and I have all these to choose from. I would stick with the ones you know, because these ones here are you need a whole lot of them to fill up the measure. So you got whole notes, you got half notes, quarter notes, and eighth notes. I would use those. Okay, whenever you click on one, it's going to change down here. So this first one here is going to be a half note or a half rest. I'm going to just pick a half note, and I'll go with a C. I know what a C sounds like, and it played it for me. Now the next note is going to be a half note again, unless you change it up here. So let's change it. And I'm going to put an A here. But let's say I didn't like that A, and I want to delete it, or I want to put it back to a rest. I click on it again. The little blue thing comes up underneath it. And then on my keyboard, I hit delete, and it turns it right back into a rest. Okay? Another thing that might come up is you have a note here, and you accidentally click another. So you have 2 notes there. Okay? If you want to get rid of one, you just put the blue cursor on it, click it, it's highlighted, I hit delete, and now it's gone. Okay? So I keep going until I have however many notes I want. And let's put in a whole note. And let's keep some of the rests here. So I'm going to skip this first one because I want that to be a rest. And let's see. How about something simple here? Okay, now, you notice after I finished this 4th measure, a 5th one appeared. If you want to keep that, you can. Or if I just wanted 4, I can click on measure. And since the blue dot's under the first note of this 5th measure, I hit the minus. Now it's gone. If I want to hear my recording, then I just put the blue teardrop under the first note, and I push play. Okay, there's my simple composition. Okay, you keep going till you get sounding however you want to. All right, back on the checklist, I've created 4 to 8 measures of music. Add articulations. Okay, here it is, right here. Articulation. You probably know staccato and accent. So what I would suggest is just make sure your cursor is underneath the note you want. So if I want to put an accent on this A, I click it. Now the blue teardrop's underneath it, and I'm going to give it an accent. I want to do something with these 8th notes. So I'm going to give those both staccatos. And let's see. I'm going to start. Let's see what this sounds like now. however you want. Going back, I click off Articulations, add dynamics. Okay, there it is, dynamic. And let's say at the beginning of the song, here I got the teardrop right here. I want it to be loud, so I'm going to say forte. But here, I want it to be quiet, so I'm going to say piano. But back here, I want it to get louder. So I make a crescendo. Let's see. All the way up to this note. All right, put the teardrop back here. Let's see what it sounds like now. So the volume changed, okay? You do whatever you want with that. We've listed our composition several times. When we have something we like, we need to now share it, okay? And this is going to be shared down here. So if you can't see this picture here, I'm sure you can kind of click on it and open it up and zoom into it if you need to. But basically, you're going to come up here where it says share. I'm going to left click. And let's see, what's it set to? I want it to be so anyone with the link can view. So I'm going to click this. And you see that little link there? Now we're going to hit copy link. It has been copied. We go back over to our Google form. We go down here and it says paste your private shareable link here. Right click and paste. Okay, so that's right down here. And you can either hit Control V and it'll come up, or you can right click and say paste. And then you click submit and you're all done. I can take a look at it, okay? Any boxes that are left over, just click on them and it comes up and it's done. After you hit submit, I will get this link. I can go back in and look at your composition. I will see, did you actually do all the check boxes? And if you did, you're all good and you get all your points. If not, I'll send you back a notice saying this is what you got and this is what you got to fix. All right. So have fun with this. Take some time with it. Don't just, do something and then just submit it. Play it around a bit, get something that you really, really like. All right. And that's the end of this lesson.